I'm Kelly Mary from Shirley, Long Island, and this is the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Today's guests are Phylicia Rashad, Garry Marshall, Phil Collins, and a special Halloween Kids segment. Hit it, John! She's a Kit Kat bar. Amy, she's a Crunch bar. And Susie, she's a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
My kind of ladies. There you go. And an M&M behind you. I am dressed as Shaka Khan. No, I'm not. I'm a pumpkin. I was going to be something scary, but I don't want to scare little kids. I put this on and I thought, this is scary anyway. But happy Halloween. Today is actually Halloween. We got it right. The show's getting better. Say hello to John McDee, the McDee LT. Hi, John.
Hey, Rosie.
How are you?
Could you sit down in that?
I'm trying. Yeah, how are you?
That is so funny.
Don't you hate it when it gets to the end of the silly
I know,
string
it's
like
a drag.
that? When you were a little kid and this happened,
yeah.
And your brothers were like getting you with the good stuff
right.
and the eggs, and you're just like that, with like little nothing. We got more, don't worry.
Good.
John, you're scary.
Good. Yes, very scary. The whole band.
Look at the whole band.
It's the graveyard
the
band today.
They're scary over there.
Way scary.
Yeah.
Why not? It's Halloween.
It's Halloween, my favorite. Look what the M&M's people sent us. Look at this. The M&M's Color Works. Check it out. If you're hungry during my show, you're a guest. All you have to do is this.
Oh, that's great.
Tan M&M's, which we thought they didn't make.
Right?
We were wrong. There we go. I'm pushing this down.
Great.
So, John, what'd you do last night?
Well, I had a really good dinner with Brooke Shields, you know, our friend Brooke.
You had dinner with Brooke Shields?
Yeah, how about that?
No
Isn't that
kidding.
wild?
Is she in town?
She's in town. She's in town getting a Cosmopolitan Award today, actually.
But she's not on my show, is she?
Well, she should be.
Interesting.
We'll have to have her.
Suddenly Susan is suddenly not showing up.
She'll be here. She can't wait. She loves the show. She watches it at the gym when she's working out.
She watches it in the gym.
Yes.
Me too. Yeah.
But Rosie, sitting behind me, was Fergie.
Sarah Ferguson.
Yes, she was there.
She's the guest on our show.
And she is going to come, so she's very excited.
When is she coming
to
the show?
Can't wait. A couple of weeks, I think, she said.
Did you talk to Sarah?
Absolutely, met her.
What'd you say?
Couldn't believe it.
What'd you say?
Well, you know, she looks great. She's wild. She's
What'd
wild.
you say to her?
What did I say?
Did you say
I said, you're
Did you say Fergie? Did you say Sarah?
I didn't say anything. I didn't know what to call her. I didn't know what to call her.
So you were rude? You said
I wasn't
nothing?
rude. I said, hi, doll. Nice to meet you.
You said hi, doll, to the Duchess of York?
Absolutely. She's so informal. She's so, you know.
You heard what I said on the phone to her. She called me. She's like, hello, Rosie. I said, Sarah. That's not good either, you know?
Well, you know, it's like a royal.
She's the Duchess of York. I'm the Duchess of New York. There you have it.
There you go. That's it.
You know what I did last night?
Tell me.
Went out to dinner at a friend's house. Pretty good friend. You would have thought I was able to be honest. Well, they were having chamomile tea, right? It's just a bunch of us sitting there having chamomile tea. So I see this little tiny bowl with a spoon in it, which I assumed was sugar.
Right.
Because it was a little open bowl with a little spoon. So I'm talking, nonchalantly putting 2 little tiny teaspoons of sugar in, thinking that I really wanted to have 4, but it would have been rude because it was such a small little bowl. Right. I figured, you know, so I just had 2, took a sip, It was salt. Who the hell has salt in an open bowl with a little spoon on their table? And then I was so embarrassed, I had to drink the whole thing. So I was, you know, because I didn't want to say it, I was like, yes, it is. I just want to tell you that I've enjoyed dinner. It's really lovely. My lips were puckered. It's hard to take a sip with this cut. Let me just... There you go.
Good one.
I feel like Monty Hall. Let's make a deal with these people in the
Isn't that
audience.
true?
Look at how great our audience looks. You people are rocking. And our cameramen and our stage managers, our producers, our director, everybody's dressed up. Look at them. Wacky lookies. Hey, UNICEF, Trick or Treat for UNICEF. We all used to do this when we were a kid. They're still going around. A great organization. Just want to remind everyone, UNICEF, you can give all year long. And today, when they knock on your door and say Trick or Treat for UNICEF, give a little money. And also, if you're the kids with the UNICEF box, turn the money in.
That's right.
Because I remember a couple of Halloweens when I was a kid. Get like $7.50, I think. Wow. I could get more Play-Doh with this. You know what I would always send away for when I was a kid? Those little green plastic army men. Do you remember those? You could get like 300 of them, you know? Like the guy like this.
Right.
And then the guy in the stretcher like this. I used to send away for them, and then I'd put them in my Easy Bake Oven and melt them. That was my life.
Wow.
Hey, shout out to Atlanta, Z103. Mike and Carol spoke to them this morning. Yo, what's up? They told me to give them a shout out on TV, so I did. How about this? Look what somebody sent me. A Barbra Streisand photo. Barbra Streisand. Did you guys know she has a movie coming out?
I've heard that.
Yeah, surprising. Called Mirror Has Two Faces. Supposed to be really good. Barbra Streisand. Not a guest today, but maybe one day. Just put it there. Remember her in A Star Is Born? So good. She was a member of the Oreos. Sang that song. Black, black widow is sitting in the middle of the web is the fly she sees. She may be a lover, but you never will recover, cause she ain't had a bite for weeks. You think you're the same, cause you got the same name, but the widow has a mobile home. Remember what I told you, she's got 8 arms to hold you, and she's never gonna let you roam. She'll tuck you into bed, she'll chuck on your head, then she'll wrap you as a midnight snack. So if you see a spider, don't you saddle up beside her. Why'd you think the widow's wearing black? Jack. That's Barbra Streisand, you know. A lot of people don't know
Very
that.
good.
But I knew it.
Very good.
You know, big fan of hers, know every song she's ever sung.
That's right.
Wonder if she'd like to do my show. Maybe, possibly. Anyway, thing is, what's in the news? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, because I don't know if I can read the newspaper. Boston, Massachusetts,
Nice place.
which is a new state. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about it. Massachusetts, WCVB-TV at 10 a.m. Hello, Boston. Oops. Today is Halloween, and you know what that means? Tomorrow night, those giant bags of candy corn at the supermarket are going to be on sale, half off.
Excellent.
Last night was mischief night. You know that? It's hard to be mischievous when you're grown up. All I did last night was run around my house ripping off those tags off the pillows. See, we got that on the digicard here. It's too bad I can't see it. There you go. I live in Manhattan, too, where most people don't have cars, you know, so last night for mischief night, I soaped my neighbors. Tonight, the most popular treat will be M&M's, Snickers, and Hershey bars. Tomorrow morning, the most popular treat will be Tum-Tums. Tum-ta-tum-tum. Hey, look what we got in the mail. I forgot to show this the other day. This is Nicole Vasco sent this in. This is the class, and there's her mom in the middle. And look, she put me in the middle, too. She put them all in pumpkins, and she said that she gives her mommy a timeout and lets her mommy watch the show. And whenever her mom needs a timeout, she goes and she watches the show. And the mom told her that Rosie knows everything, just like Santa Claus. And then we had Monday's show where I kept saying that Halloween was the next day. And the kid's been crying ever since. So anyway, Nicole, even I mess up. Occasionally. I think we got to go to the last show. We got such a great show.
Great.
Phil Collins is here.
Yep.
It's hard to know what button to hit. I'm afraid I might say coming up next is Phil Collins.
Attention Kmart shoppers.
Because I can't see the buttons. Oh, this is a pumpkin hassle that's happening, but I'm having a fabulous time.
Good.
Kids, last joke. How do you know what last joke is? You gotta be careful on Halloween. Don't eat unwrapped candy. Don't let your mask cover your eyes. Don't trick or treat at Woody Allen's. Last year, he proposed to the first few who came to his door. On today's show, Phylicia Rashad, Garry Marshall, and Phil Collins.
Please give me one.
We'll be right back after this.
Still ahead, singing from his new album, Dance Into the Light, Phil Collins.
You can come on out.
Correctol Herbal Tea Laxative in silky honey lemon and rich cinnamon spice. All the gentle overnight relief a woman's body needs. Correctol Herbal Tea Laxative.
Nacho, nacho, nacho man, yeah. I've got to be a nacho man. Got to be a nacho, nacho man. I've got to be a nacho man. Always so popular, always in demand.
Hey, just add Old El Paso to Old El Paso. Top, and 3 minutes later, you're a
Nacho, nacho, nacho man.
Old El Paso, where it's easy to be nacho.
We're talking
Bras that don't pine.
We're talking
Pantyhose that don't pinch.
We're talking just my size. We're talking fit.
Nothing fits and flatters full-figured women better than Just My Size. The only brand of casual wear, socks, bras, panties, and pantyhose designed exclusively for you. Call 188-JMS-FITS and we'll tell you more.
Something sexy.
Just my size. We're talking fit.
Is your toothbrush working as hard as you are? The new Advantage can. It's from Oral-B, the brand more dentists use themselves. Unlike ordinary brushes with smooth bristles, new Advantage has micro-textured bristles designed to clean plaque with the whole bristle. With triple the cleaning surfaces, each bristle works harder. And here's something else that'll make you smile. A $5 rebate on Walt Disney's Toy Story video. Look for details in your local store. The new Advantage, plus a $5 rebate on Toy Story, only from Oral-B.
It's a little pill to fight gas. It's fast. It's concentrated. It's powerful. It's a soft gel with no taste. Try extra strength Gas X soft gels or great tasting chewable tablets.
It's not Halloween until your first trick-or-treater comes through the door. What do you know?
Trick-or-treat.
Hi, buddy. What's your name? Come on in.
Richard.
Hi, Richard. Come on over here. What are you dressed as, Richard?
I'm dressed as Zorro.
Let me get this microphone. Richard, it's hard to be a pumpkin with silly string and a mic and cards. Have you ever tried to be that for Halloween?
No.
No. How old are you?
7.
7. What grade is that?
3rd grade.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, one sister. She's little.
How little?
Not that little.
Is she older than 2?
Yes.
Is she older than 24?
No.
Is she younger than 3?
No.
Give me a hint.
She's under me.
Under you, all right, close enough. So, Richard, what's your sister being for Halloween?
She's gonna be a black cat.
A black cat. Everybody in the family likes big black costumes. So, Richard, can you give me the Zorro Z?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Richard. Excellent! There you go, Richard. Hold that. That's for you. Oh, my goodness, the doorbell again.
Trick-or-treat.
Trick-or-treat. Come on out. I know I have candy for you somewhere. I just don't know where it is. What's your name?
Jessie.
Hi, Jessie. How old are you?
7.
You're 7 as well, and you're dressed as a bride?
A princess.
A princess, exactly what I woman, a princess who looks a little brightish. That's excellent. What made you decide to go as a princess?
Because my father always calls me a princess, so I decided to be a princess.
Well, isn't that adorable? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
3 brothers.
And what are they going to be Halloween?
My other brother, he's gonna be a vampire.
Yeah.
And my little brother, he's gonna be a ninja.
Yeah.
And my other one, he's gonna be a pumpkin.
A pumpkin? What a brilliant idea! Well, thanks for being here, Jess. I wonder if we'll have any more trick. Oh my goodness, somebody else!
Trick or treat.
Hi, dude! What an excellent costume! Come on over. What's your name, buddy?
Jason.
Hey, Jason, how old are you?
8.
8. You're much older than those two. You can tell you're a lot more mature. So, Jason, you're a pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yeah, was this your idea or your mom's?
Mom's.
If you had your choice, what would you have been? Time's up. You lose the washer and the dryer. No, what would you have been?
A spider.
A spider. Yeah. Well, you see that? John's got one there behind his piano. Maybe after we leave, you can take it and just, like, stick it on your head. You could be a pumpkin with a spider. What do you think, dude?
You okay?
All right, good. All right, I wonder if... Oh, my goodness, there's another trick-or-treater. Aren't you surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Trick or treat.
Trick-or-treat. Dude, you are King
Alex.
Tut. What are you?
Alex.
You're Alex. Okay, Alex. And what are you dressed as, Alex?
A yodel.
A yodel? Was that your first choice, what you wanted to be, a yodel?
No, they just made it.
Oh, they made you be a yodel. What a surprise here on the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Someone dressed as a Drake's product. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many?
I got one brother, one sister.
Yeah, do they both rock like this all the time like you?
No.
No, that's just a yodel costume thing? You're in character?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, look at me. I'm a rockin' pumpkin. Well, thanks for being here. You think there could be another trick-or-treater coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right! Trick-or-treater?
Trick or treat.
Oh, my goodness! Come on over! Wow, what's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse? Do you happen to know Jesse over there?
No.
Oh, all righty. What are you dressed as?
A Thanksgiving table.
That is a rockin' good idea, Jess. Was this your idea?
Yes.
You thought of it up yourself?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. How old are you?
8.
8. Do you like Thanksgiving?
No.
But you just thought it would look cute as a costume?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent idea. Well, you guys are really, really cute trick-or-treaters. Do you know how to do the trick-or-treat monster mash dance?
No.
Well, I think you'd better learn. Hit it, John. Come on! We'll be back right after this. Phylicia Rashad next.
Ball gets dropped. Pretty soon you got a big problem.
Bond forfeitures. There's nearly $1 million in uncollected Kansas bounty, and the courts haven't made bondsmen pay up. Until now.
If the bondsmen don't want to do their part, then they won't be writing bonds for us anymore.
Who is this man charged with bailing out a shackled system, and what's his plan? KAKE News 10 reporter Lachelle Yates with solutions to disorder in the court. Tonight on Live at 10.
This time, I'll have more than a pretty face. This time, I'm gonna tuck in my shirt.
This time, losing weight is within your reach because now Weight Watchers will help tailor a plan around your goals, your time, and your tastes.
I will not deprive myself.
You can even choose our new low-fat food plan.
I will not be a yo-yo.
This time, I'm gonna be wanted for my body, not my mind.
This time, it's your way. This time, it's all the way.
Join now for half price. Pay only $14. You won't sign any contracts or buy special foods. Call 265-2641.
What does it mean when Sam Brownback says he's a soldier in the Gingrich Revolution? For our children, it means Sam voted to cut student loans, shut down the Department of Education. He even wants to end Head Start. Brownback voted against raising the minimum wage, against the Clean Water Act, and against safety standards for nursing home care. Now, that's not conservative. That's irresponsible. Sam Brownback, just too extreme for Kansas.
This holiday season, Glamour Shots is offering more fun for less jingle. Just $14.95 for your complete session. You get a complete makeover, 4 looks from our designer wardrobe, and a 16-pose photo session. It's the perfect holiday gift at the perfect price. Just $14.95. And how do you make your appointment? Just give us a jingle today.
Call Glamour Shots for the perfect holiday gift, a portrait of you. Gift certificates always available.
Does anybody have a roll of quarters? I'm kidding. What's your name, dude? Stand up. What's your name, dude?
Parker.
Parker. Interesting. Great name. Name of my son. And you're dressed as?
Elmo.
And do you want to hear a freaky, weaky coincidence?
Sure.
My son is dressed as Elmo today, too.
Cool.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
How old are you, Parker?
11.
11 years old. And was this your idea to go as Elmo?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
And who are you here with today?
My dad, he's dressed as Iman.
Your dad is dressed as Iman. Stand up, Dad. Stand up. Now, only in New York. All right, Dad. What's your name? Jerry. Jerry? Well, thanks for coming, Jerry. Parker, you must be awful proud of him.
No, I'm kind of scared of him.
You're scared of him, too? Well, whatever. It's the 90s. You'll work through it in therapy. Parker, we got a little present for you. All show we're going to give out for cool, wicked cool costumes. This is from Kmart, a Sony Discman. There you go, dude. Rock on. Of both stage and screen, who we can once again see weekly on TV's new hit show, Cosby.
Milton?
Yes, dear.
I'm beginning to feel real uncomfortable with this.
Now, look, I really don't want to hear about my cousin Earl
No, see,
anymore.
I know what you're going to say.
There's no sense in living with me if you already know what I'm going to say. Now, tell me what I'm going to say.
You're going to say that your cousin Earl's having an operation. His wife, Lillian, comes here today, and I'm not supposed to say anything to her about it?
That's not what I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
What?
Please welcome Phylicia Rashad. Are you Mother Nature?
I am Time.
You're Time.
Time.
That is really an eclectic, eccentric, kind of mystical sheet with leaves on it.
You see?
It's nice. You got all the seasons there.
Well, the seasons take place in time.
You go, girl. You got the time thing, and it's working for me. And that is...
a warning.
Don't waste time.
Don't waste time.
There you go. How are you?
Fine.
It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
I know
too.
your sister.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know Debbie.
Yeah.
She's great. You know Debbie Allen and Phylicia Rashad are sisters, right? Everyone knows that. What the heck is that?
Good music.
So it's a live show, and it's like all of a sudden we're in a dentist's office, and there's like, I feel like we should hear, wah, wah. Can we try to cut that audio, people, possibly? Or else Phylicia and I could maybe dance, which would be interesting. There we go, isn't that great? Phylicia, there's gonna be some people looking for work, perhaps your show. You can hire them.
Oh, okay.
Audio guys.
Oh.
No, we won't fire anyone. It's Halloween, it was just a prank. Anyway, so is your daughter, you have a 9-year-old daughter, is she getting dressed up?
Yes, but we haven't decided what she's going to be yet. She's changed every day for the past 2 weeks.
Well, you don't have a lot of time left.
I know, but sometimes, you know, miracles take place at the last minute.
I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
Has she narrowed it down?
Well, the last time I talked to her about it, she said she wanted to be the devil's wife.
Interesting.
didn't know what to think about that.
You're all like spiritual coming out as time, and she's like, I want to be the devil's wife.
Right. And her best friend wants to be a bloody teenager.
Ooh, really?
You know what I mean? These children are kind of...
Yeah, they've been watching the wrong shows.
Too many movies.
You think so?
Too many movies.
You are doing a play right now in D.C.
Yeah.
And you're doing the new Cosby show. You're commuting back and forth?
Yes.
That has got to be tough.
Yeah.
Are you on 8 shows a week in Washington, D.C.?
I miss 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
Depending on if there's a Wednesday matinee. And Thursday night, I've been missing Thursday nights because that's our tape day.
Yeah. What's the name of the show?
Blues for an Alabama Sky.
Blues for an Alabama Sky. And are you going to come to Broadway with it?
Well, if it comes to Broadway, there's an option for me there. It's a beautiful play, and I'm really enjoying it. It takes place in Harlem in the summer of 1930s, at the end of the Harlem Renaissance, beginning of the Depression. And it's a 5-character piece, and each character has a life of its own. And the character I play is Angel, which she is not.
She's not an angel.
No.
She's the devil's wife. There you go. It's all tied together. Well, stay where you are. We have a clip from Cosby. We're going to talk about that proposal. Your husband's so nice. I saw it. How long ago was that?
Almost 11 years
11
now.
years ago, and everyone in America watched you get proposed to. It was so romantic. We have a tape after this commercial. We'll be back with Phylicia Rashad after that. What the heck is that? Go ahead, sing.
On All My Children.
Grady is a hitman.
Are you looking for her?
These people are killers.
You know too much. Good, let's do it.
What if he catches on? Car is tailing us.
Go. Freeze! Watch what happens to Noah on All My Children.
This weekend, the Super Sale. Century 2. Clothing, jewelry, perfume, TVs, stereos, VCRs, computers. Levi jeans. Everything up to 70% off. Nike, Reebok, Fila, Adidas. Thousands of shoes, $19. Leather jackets, $49. Starter jackets, $29. Hoover vacuums, $29. Motorola pagers, $29. Tires, $15. Cellular phones, free. Pianos, keyboards, guitars, amps, furniture, mattresses. Even the slope. Skis, $89. Ski jackets, $59. Century 2. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Super Sale.
This was my desk in the Kansas Senate. I'm proud of what I accomplished as the majority leader. I'm Jerry Moran, Republican candidate for Congress in the 1st District. For the past 8 years, I've represented this area of Kansas in the state Senate, and I've never forgotten why I was sent to Topeka. Good things are happening in Kansas because Kansas is a great place to live. People are finding opportunities here for a better way of life. It's no accident, it takes strong leadership. As your 1st District Congressman, I'll work hard to make certain the future is something we truly can look forward to.
How much butter does it take to make mouth-watering mashed potatoes? None. Use Swanson broth instead. Rich, golden Swanson chicken broth adds loads of flavor to recipes, and it's 99% fat-free. So put in Swanson broth and leave out butter for delicious mashed potatoes that are light, fluffy, and low in fat. Sorry, butter. There's always toast. Swanson broth, when all you want to add is flavor.
She's sometimes been seen as she walks the green area of her hill. And if you believe...
Kansas Ghost Stories, tonight on Live at 6.
Oh, really? Back with Phylicia Rashad, who's been married for how long? 10 years?
Almost 11.
To Ahmad Rashad. And do you remember when he proposed to her? Take a look. We have a tape. Look at how he's sweating when
There's a lady that I'm in love with, and you know the lady as Claire Huxtable on the Cosby Show. What I'd like you to do is dispatch somebody. She's there in New York at the Macy's Day Parade. Now, this isn't all serious now. I would like to send this message to her. Phylicia, would you marry me?
Phylicia Ayers Allen, Claire Huxtable of The Cosby Show, is ready with her answer. Phylicia?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm cool.
Now, did you know he was going to do that?
No.
You had no idea?
I almost missed it.
Really?
Yeah, I almost missed it. I had spoken to him on the phone the night before, and he said there was a feature that he was doing, a very special feature, and he wanted me to be sure to see it.
Right.
And I was with the parade, and the parade had ended, and we were up in the offices of Macy's, and the pregame show was on. And I was sitting there, and someone tapped me on the shoulder to ask me if I would like to meet Philip Michael Thomas. And I said, well, I know Philip. Well, maybe you'd like to say hello. I said, yes, of course, I'll come say hello. And just as I was getting up to go say hello, Ahmad came on the screen. So I turned to the young lady and I said, oh, excuse me, this is my friend, and this is a very special feature, and he asked me to watch. So let's just wait a minute, and then I'll go.
And then you saw it. And what'd you think? Did you think I'm going to kill him? Because that's a private thing, and he did it for all of America.
No, I didn't think I would kill him. But my mind did stop.
It did? Yeah, because you took time when you answered there with Bob Costas. You went, yes, and you know he was thinking, what did I do, you know? Well, it's so romantic, and you have a daughter.
Yes.
Yes, and she's a delight. And you're doing Cosby again. How did this come about?
Well, I was in rehearsal for Blues for an Alabama Sky at Hartford Stage. And I had flown to Chicago to tape a show, and I was in the car coming from the LaGuardia airport to pick up my daughter to take her with me for the weekend. And the phone rang, and it was dispatch, and they said, call Carsey Werner in California. And I called them, and they said, well, you know, we're doing Bill's new show. I said, yes, I know. It's going to be great. And they said, well, we want you to do it. And I said, well, but I'm doing a play. They said, we know. And I said, well, when do you want me to come? They said, today. I said, well, I have rehearsal tomorrow, which was Saturday, and we had already canceled rehearsal for Sunday. Monday was a day off. So I went to rehearsal for the play. We finished on Saturday. My daughter and I flew out to California that evening. Sunday, I was in the studio taping.
Wow.
It was Monday taping. Then on the red eye back for rehearsal Tuesday morning.
No way. I thought it was shot here in New York. It's not?
It is now,
Oh,
but
now
it wasn't
it is.
then.
Yeah, because that would be a nightmare for you.
Yeah.
You'd be so tired.
And an impossibility.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, you were in one of my favorite shows of all time on Broadway, The Wiz.
Yes.
I did not know this.
Oh, yes, I was in a Munchkin, an original Munchkin.
You were a Munchkin in The Wiz?
Yeah.
Now, I remember that show. Didn't you go on skateboards or something?
We were on stools that had little wheels underneath them, and we were strapped in with these huge hoop skirts over us.
That was a great show, Stephanie Mills.
Yes, Miss Stephanie was wonderful.
Wasn't Andre DeShields.
Andre DeShields, Ted Ross, Dee Dee Bridgewater, Clarice Taylor, yeah.
I loved it. You do a little from us? Come on, it's Halloween. A little from The Wiz from Phylicia Rashad? Come on, come on.
You'll help?
I'll help, go ahead.
Okay.
You start, I'll join in like I always do, annoyingly to some people.
Sweet thing, let me tell you about
the world and the way things are. You come from a different place, and I know you've traveled far. Now that you've told me what it is, I'm gonna point you towards the Wiz. He's the Wiz. Fix you a drink that'll bubble and foam. Ooh. And in a flash, you will be home. He's the Wiz and he lives in art. Phylicia Rashad, you are the delight. Watch the Cosby Show with Phylicia and Bill. We'll be back with Garry Marshall. Happy Halloween to you.
Happy Halloween.
And thank you for doing my show.
Thank you.
We'll be back after this.
Still ahead, singing from his new album, Dancing to the Light, Phil Collins.
He was one of 17 to close down the government, one of 77 to vote against the minimum wage, one of 3 to vote against making sexual predators register before moving into our neighborhood, one of 22 to vote against the new anti-terrorism bill. And our Congressman Todd Tiahrt was the only one who said militias are getting a bad rap. Todd Tiahrt, too extreme on the issues, too extreme for Kansas families.
4 years ago, the people of Wichita elected a state senator who speaks for them. Senator Pat Ranson is our voice in the State House.
I certainly enjoy working with Pat. She does a great job. She
keeps cracking the fiscally conservative whip every day on me in Topeka, which I do appreciate.
As your state senator, I have a moral obligation to spend the taxpayers' money wisely.
Re-elect Pat Ranson. She's truly making a difference.
Don't miss it. This weekend, the Cessna Activity Center Arts and Crafts Show. You'll find the largest selection of arts and crafts in Wichita, with over 130 exhibitors from 7 states, all under one roof. All American-made products, including baskets, flowers, Christmas decorations, woodwork, jewelry, pottery, and more. Admission is only $1. This weekend at the Cessna Activity Center Arts and Crafts Show. Saturday from 10 to 5 and Sunday from noon to 5 at the Cessna Activity Center, just east of Oliver at 2744 South George Washington Boulevard.
What would happen if the Democrats controlled Congress and the White House? Been there, done that. Remember? The largest tax increase in history, more wasteful Washington spending, a government-run health care scheme. The liberal special interests aligned with Clinton desperately want to buy back control of Congress. They've spent over $360,000 here on ads favoring Randy Rathbun. If we give the special interests a blank check in Congress, who's going to represent us?
Shoot a koosh ball in a pumpkin suit. Who knew? Who knew? I'm getting sweaty in here, too. Phil Collins is going to be like, pew! She's stinky! Our next guest is responsible for some of the biggest hits in TV and film, including Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, Pretty Woman, and his newest movie, Dear God, opens this Friday. Please welcome back to the show the legendary Garry Marshall.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
The mail.
Oh, thanks for the mail. How are you doing? You're a mailman?
Yeah, from the movie Dear God's about mailmen, but I couldn't wear this. You can't get authority as a director in this outfit.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
But it was nice. I'm nice to be here. You look great.
Thank you. It's getting a little hot for me under here.
Well, I'll take the hat
All
off.
right, there you go. Now, you were big. Grew up in the Bronx. Were you a big Halloween kid?
We were, well, my sister Ronnie, my sister Penny, you know, the girl from Kmart.
I know, huh?
She and me, we used to dress up. We lived in an apartment, and Ronnie would always dress up beautiful, like a queen, and I was very skinny.
Yeah.
And my mother put cotton on my head, and I was always a Q-tip. She said, it'll be nice, this, that. Penny loved to be scary, though. Penny would wear a burglar costume or a ghost costume. She loved Halloween. That was her favorite holiday. We had a, you know, in those days, you lived with everybody. My grandpa, my grandma, everybody. And my mother worked, so my grandma was blind, see, and she was the one who gave out the candy.
Right.
And Penny resented that the kids would get all the candy. So Penny would ring the bell and say, trick or treat. And my blind grandma thought it was another kid, and she would give. And then she would ring the bell again, trick or treat. And then and my grandma would say, where are you, Penny? Penny says, I'm here, give the kids some candy. And then trick or treat. She ran around. But she was like to scare people all the time. She would, you know, the inside of the paper towel thing, that tube, you know, that thing she would like to, she would run in sometime in the middle of the night and be a ghost. I am a ghost. Give your child the dollhouse or you will die. You know, my father would wake up. What are you doing? So she liked to play that. But my mother worked, you know, it was hard in Halloween because she never got always the right stuff. You got a pumpkin, she forgot. One year we cut open a cantaloupe. It was not everything was, we had, literally, I mean, it sounds like jokes, but she forgot, we loved bobbing for apples, right?
Sure, yeah.
She forgot the apples, and you go to the store, apples are gone. Halloween, the apples go like this. So she said, but she was creative. She said, we're bobbing for grapes. That's it. Penny almost drowned. You can't get your head.
You have a new movie that opens Friday. Dear God, I read the script. Wonderful script. Tell everybody what it's about.
It's about it's charming, romantic, and funny. You could bring a kid, you could bring your grandma. It's one of those pictures everybody goes about the post office. Stars a new kid, Greg Kinnear, but all the guys you know, Tim Conway, Hector Elizondo. And it's about the post office and people, you know, they write mail to God.
And Santa and everyone.
Santa, Elvis, a lot of mail to Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis gets a lot of the same mail lately. I was reading, I read it. It says, "Dear Elvis, you're too fat on the stamp. Why don't you get a better picture for the stamp?" They write him like he's going to answer them.
Right, from beyond.
Call them up, they say. But most of the mail, because the times are a little hard, is about to God, asking for things. And this is a story of Greg Kinnear, who plays a guy who's not a nice fella. He's a con man. They make him work in the post office where all the mail comes that they don't know how to deliver. And he starts answering the mail from God, thinking he's going to take advantage of people. But it turns into a very warm and very funny story.
And you're in it as well.
Yes, I always play a little part. Usually I'm in Penny's movie. We worked in League of Their Own together, right? Let's hit ground balls to Madonna. Boom, it used to hit her. She could pick it up.
I'd catch the balls for everyone. They'd edit it in. So we have a clip from Dear God with you in it. Roll it. Look for this is Garry right here.
I am Postmaster General Preston Sweeney.
Sure you are, and I'm Shaquille O'Neal, and this is Michael Jordan, but you still can't go in there.
Flew in from Washington out of the Christmas party to come here, and I got it.
Here's the Postmaster General. Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. I'll remember you. Let go of me.
Sorry, sir.
Mr. Sweeney, let's have a photograph.
Preston, I meant you at your daughter's wedding.
My daughter's divorced. It's the day before Christmas. Get out of my way, pipsqueak. I got 30 million pieces of mail backed up. There are fruitcakes rotting all over this country. You have to do something. That was
you with Greg Kinnear.
That's at the end. They catch him because you're not a lot of open mail. And Greg Kinnear. So it's a big trial scene at the end, and I'm the Postmaster General in the tuxedo.
Well, I can't wait to see it. He's such a great actor, and he's been doing great work in Sabrina. He was so good.
Charming. He's got that innocent kind of Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn face from Indiana, and I of course have a lot of the families in it. This is the first picture my grandchildren are in.
Oh, yeah, the twins.
The twin girls, Lily and Charlotte.
Now, what are they, about 2 now?
No, they're only one and 3 months.
Oh,
now.
1 and 3 months.
They were 8 months in the picture. They played little chubby twins. They were, in this Halloween, last Halloween, they dressed up as M&Ms.
Yeah.
This Halloween, I think they're going as Laverne and Shirley. We're gonna put
well, that'll be adorable. I know
thing.
You're a big Yankees fan. Give me a high five on the Yankees. Coming through! Garry, you're lovely as usual.
Thank
Come back
you.
whatever you want. Dear God, I will go see it.
Dear God opens this weekend.
Opens this Friday.
This Friday,
Exactly.
November 1st. You'll have a good time. You'll see all the funny people you know.
All right. Tim Conway, can't wait to see him.
Everybody thought he was dead, you know.
No, he's not.
He was just at the racetrack.
Oh,
so
that's
we brought him back, and now he's terrific in this
As
film.
usual. Well, go see it. Dear God, thank you, Garry.
Good to see you.
We'll be out back with Phil Collins right after this. You did so great last night on Letterman.
Campbell's has just come out with a new soup that's so good, so intensely flavorful, so incredibly delicious, so exciting, so distinctive, so downright mouthwatering that you can't eat it. Well, by itself. Introducing new Campbell's Healthy Request Creative Chef. It's soup that's specially prepared to cook with, loaded with premium herbs and spices instead of fat and salt. It turns a normal meal into a masterpiece.
Hey, this is good. Yeah, almost too good to eat.
New Healthy Request Creative Chef soups makes ordinary meals extraordinary.
I'm happy you're doing the dishes, but you're doing them wrong.
Who ever heard of doing the dishes wrong?
Honey, there's an order. See, glasses first, then silverware, then dishes, then these really greasy pots and pans.
Time out. Who made the sort of greasy stuff last?
Not Ultra Dawn. It's the best at dissolving tough grease. It breaks it up and takes it away.
Okay, Smarty Pants, you forgot this glass, and you've already done the greasy stuff, so how are you gonna clean this?
Well, we're done. You can sort of bend the rules. See? Clean.
Ah, so there is no order.
Ultra Dawn, the best at taking tough grease out of your way.
I can't breathe, can't sleep, fever.
Introducing complete relief for the intensity of the night flu in a powerful caplet. New TheraFlu Maximum Strength Nighttime Caplets. Put all your night flu symptoms to rest.
How a count eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I like to eat the peanut butter first.
There's no wrong way to
to eat a Reese's.
3 months ago, Sam Brownback called Sheila Fromm a tax and spend liberal. He calls everyone who disagrees with him a liberal. And I disagree with you, Sam. You voted to raise taxes on working families making less than $28,000 a year, yet you would let billionaires who renounce their citizenship avoid paying taxes. That's not fair, and that's not Kansas. It's time to quit the name-calling, put partisanship aside, and fight for working families.
Jill Docking, Kansas Balance, Kansas Fairness.
Remember November.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Everyone's coming to Rosie. Mel Gibson, Reba McEntire, Elton John.
Since I was a young boy, I played the
Locklear, Sinbad, Manilow,
She's
Fergie.
thinking of changing her name to the woman formerly known as Duchess.
Plus that Brady mom, that Jeannie, that girl, even Gilligan's Girls. It's all of Rosie's TV favorites. Join an audience of Rosie lookalikes for Rosie's Too Many Stars to Remember November.
I got it!
Starts Friday on Rosie.
Next guest is here with us. He's a rock and roll icon. This is his new CD, Dance Into the Light. Please welcome Mr. Phil Collins.
It's there in the eyes of the children. Smiling in the window. You can come on out, come on open the door, brush away the tears of freedom. 'Cause now we're here, there's no turning back. We have each other, we have a one voice. Times that we can leave the tracks, because the train is coming to carry you home. Come dance with me. Everybody dance into the light. Oh, everybody dance into the light. There ain't no more hiding in the shadows of fear. There'll be no more chains to hold you. You choose yours, you hold the key, and there are no walls with freedom. Here we won't go back. We are one world. We have a one voice. Side by side, we are not afraid, because the train is coming to carry you home. Come dance with me. Everybody dance into the light. Everybody now. Oh, come on and dance into the light. Everybody. To see the sun, it's a brand new day. All the ones in your hands now use it. What's past is past. Don't turn around. Brush away the cobwebs of freedom. 'Cause now we're here, we won't go back. You have each other. You have a one voice. Hand in hand we can leave the tracks, because the train is coming to carry you home. Come dance with me. Everybody come on and dance into the light. Everybody now. Come on and dance into the light. Everybody, come on down and dance into the light, to the light, to the light. Oh, everybody, dance into the light. Everybody, everybody dance into the light, to the light. Everybody now. Everybody dance into the light, to the light, to the light.
It happened just a month ago. A 4-year-old girl disappears. Her mother leads a desperate search for her return.
Do you believe that Ashley's still alive?
I really hope so.
Now, this woman suspects her own sister might be responsible for her daughter's disappearance. With the help of a psychic,
I felt as though the child had hit her head.
we hope to bring this little girl home
She's out there somewhere and she's waiting to come home.
on the next Maury Povich Show.
Thursday at 3 on KAKE Channel 10 and the KTN.
At Rusty Eck Ford, you can sign and drive.
Love that deal.
Absolutely no cash outlay. It's never been so easy at Rusty Eck Ford used cars. Pick your used car, truck, or van from over 200 on the Rusty Eck Ford lot. Love that selection. Every used vehicle has the price clearly marked on the windshield.
Love those windshield prices.
Just sign and drive. It's never been so easy at Rusty Eck Ford used cars. Love that place. Sign and drive at Rusty Eck Ford used cars. A trusted name for over 43 years.
The same families who work the land are proud to own their own brand, Farmland. So when you choose Farmland, Farmland bacon, sausage, ham, and other fine Farmland food products, you know it's good, wholesome food straight from the independent family farmers who produced it. Farmland, proud to be farmer-owned.
What's important to America's families?
You can't do anything without an education these days, but how do you pay for it? That's what I worry about.
And where do the candidates stand? Jill Docking opposes cuts in college loans and wants to maintain federal education funding. Congressman Sam Brownback voted to cut college loans by $10 billion and wants to eliminate the Department of Education. When it comes to education, there is a difference. Call and find out.
On the Next Rosie, it's the queen of comedy, Carol Burnett, Hercules star Kevin Sorbo, plus John Mellencamp rocks the house down. That's tomorrow on The Rosie O'Donnell Show.
Back with Phil Collins. Phil, you are great. I love seeing you.
I'm okay.
No, you're great, trust me. Whenever I see you in concert, no, you always sound just like the CD, which I think is a huge compliment. Sometimes you go to a concert and it sounds like somebody else playing,
That's
you know?
because we play the CD.
Oh, you do? Little did I know.
I feel very underdressed. I do apologize.
Well, you don't have Halloween over there, do you?
No. We have Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes?
We go around burning people.
No, what is Guy Fawkes? It's like you get a penny or something?
No, well, penny for the guy, yeah. Well, Guy Fawkes was a guy that, a man that, that plotted to blow up the Houses of Parliament, something which a lot of people still wish to do.
Right.
And, but he got caught just before it all went up, and so they tried him and his gang, and they, every year, on November the 5th, they celebrate that.
Oh, they celebrate that they caught him?
Yeah.
Oh, not that he wanted to blow
up. Yeah, they burn him. They kind of, big, you know, big bunch of wood and stuff.
You don't get candy, do you?
No.
That's why America's a little bit better. We get candy, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So
I can't compete with that.
Are you still drumming? Because are you still playing drums? Like us,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I played the drums on the record, and I took a big band out in the summer playing drums, just instrumental stuff.
Did you start when you were a little kid?
When I was 5.
Yeah. Your parents encouraged you, or they like shut up with that drumming?
No, they were very, very patient, actually, considering, because I used to play in the living room while they were watching television.
Ooh. They didn't mind?
Seriously, yeah, they didn't mind. Well, they didn't say they minded. Eventually, I got a bigger drum kit, and I was then told to go upstairs and play.
See that?
But, yeah, I used to play to the television, but I guess it was very quiet, you know, but then when I got louder, it went up.
Yeah. We're working together. You're doing all the music for the new Disney animated musical Tarzan.
That's right.
And I am Turk the monkey.
That's right.
And I'm going to be singing a Phil Collins song.
We think.
We better be. I told Phil he better write me a song or I'm out of there. But you're wonderful. The new CD is Dance Into the Light, Phil Collins. Thank you for being here. I hope that you come back whenever you want.
Well, I will if you ask me.
I'm asking now.
I will.
All right, there you go. Phil Collins, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this.
Come softly from apart, warm the day tenderly with your heart. Come and stay. Quietly we meet there where time's
This miss warms the heart.
This is who will pay the greatest price if the Gingrich Revolution wins its fight to take over our government. Our children. Gingrich followers in Washington, like Sam Brownback, want to reduce Head Start and college loans and abolish the Department of Education. Rather than compromise, they shut down the government twice. Call Congressman Sam Brownback and tell him to stop following Newt's radical agenda. Tell him you want an independent voice for education, for Kansas.
I'm Jerry Moran. I'm running for Congress in the 1st District. When I think about things that are important, I think about families. And as much as I'm concerned about the future for my daughters, I'm also concerned about the future of my mom and dad. We've got to balance the budget. It's no longer an option. But we've got a commitment to honor, and Social Security and Medicare aren't anything to play games with. If you'll vote for me for Congress, I'll work hard to make the future something we can truly look forward to.
Ritchie Associates, partnership for a community. Star Lumber and Supply brings you elegance, function, and durability in fine cabinetry from Mid-Continent Cabinetry. From kitchen to bathroom, Star Lumber and Mid-Continent Cabinetry have the decorative solution for the demands you place on your storage. Star Lumber and Supply, 57 years of quality service to area builders and homeowners. Ritchie Associates, partnerships that build neighborhoods for the people who make a community.
Show, we have Carol Burnett, Kevin Sorbo, and John Mellencamp. Friday, that would be tomorrow. Hi, what's your name? Jody. Jody, what, you're a cow?
Yeah.
Did you make that or buy it?
I bought it, but I added some features.
Oh, yeah, like what?
The bell.
The bell.
I stuffed the tail.
You stuffed the tail. That looks mildly obscene. Well, I'm sure we have M&Ms for everybody underneath the seat. Pick those up and have fun. Happy Halloween, all you kids out there. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow with Carol Burnett. Bye-bye. Our official carrier, American Airlines, with daily nonstop service to London from 7 U.S. gateways, including 6 nonstops from New York. American Airlines, something special to London. While in New York, guests of the Rosie O'Donnell Show always find themselves in the lap of luxury. Hotel Westbury, home of the world-famous Polo restaurant.